When I was considering starting this channel back up again, I went back and forth with myself over and over about when the right time to do it would be. Maybe over the holidays when I have time off, or the start of the year to mark a new beginning. Continually overthinking left me paralyzed, with no real start date in sight. That is, until I hit record last week. I just sat down and I did it. And look at that. Here we are in episode 2, next to our little starter base in the shadow of the mountains. But I run into this issue all the time, always waiting for the right moment. But the more I start things, the more I realize the right moment is now. No time like the present, right? So in today's episode, we're going to have a kind of time-themed build. The plan is going to be to create what I imagine to be the central part of our future town, and that is a clock tower. So I'm imagining it about right here, and it will also serve as the house for our nether portals. So maybe next episode we will head into the nether, maybe not, but we'll see. As you can see, our stack of chests over here has turned into one chest with a bunch of stuff in it, but we used our barrels out here just for bulk dirt storage. I think they're all almost completely filled. And then inside, we kind of put our valuables in this chest here, and a bunch of cobble and other building blocks. So now that we've got that all settled, I'm going to grab some food, and I think we're going to start today's episode by going down to the mines, talking a little bit more about future plans, how the first episode went, and we'll gather a bunch of obsidian because I'd like to have a 4-way facing nether portal. So I'm going to prep some things, and then we're going to go ahead and head down. I think we've got everything we need. I'm going to go head down into the mine I had started in before. If I can remember how to get down there. But we've got this great big ravine behind us. And I'm pretty sure if I just follow my torches down, we'll be able to get there. Armor is something that I have yet to craft. If I remember correctly, I just took this down. The reason I'm going back down here is that there was a big lava pool. Here we go. There's the entrance to the mine. We don't want any visitors though, so let's handle these guys. And we can head down a bit. Okay, our strip mine started right here, and there is a lava pool here and another one here. So I'm gonna spend some time getting some obsidian, and we'll probably do a little mining session after that as well, just to see if we can't find some more diamonds. We had some pretty good luck last time we were down here. So grab that obsidian, hopefully find some diamonds, and we'll continue with today's build. Oh, how I miss enchanted tools. I think next episode we're going to work on a enchanting setup because this is rough. I know we need to get a storage solution set up as well, but I am far more concerned about enchanting right now. We'll have a few chest monsters for maybe another week, and then we'll head up that storage system, but I'm gonna keep chugging along, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done. Okay, that is a stack of obsidian. Hopefully that is all we need for a while. So I noticed there was deep dark over here, so I started to light it up a little bit. I don't know how deep this goes though. I'm not really in the mood to find an ancient city right now, but we did find some gold, so that's good. And I think we'll just continue strip mining a little bit. We need a lot of stone. Oh, diamonds. Look at that. 2. Looks like 2. Alright, we'll take it. Like I said, I'm going to continue strip mining a little bit, seeing what else we can get, and then we will go back up to the surface and start collecting our other supplies. More diamonds. Ooh, that's a good vein. Alright. It would be great if we had fortune, but unfortunately I think it'll be at least another episode before we get that all set up. So we're going to keep collecting what we can. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're going to patiently, quietly leave and pretend that didn't happen. Hopefully make it to the surface. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. I think I'm going to start mining in the other direction. Hopefully have some better luck. For now, we are out of the mines. We've got a lot of wood to collect, so hopefully we can start setting up some trees. I actually might run back over to that spruce forest that we found in episode 1 to collect some of that. I got a bunch of tuff because that will be needed. And then we'll start talking about the idea of the build. So let's get out of here. Home sweet home, and just in time as the sun starts to set there. The thing I love most about this landscape is that a lot of inspiration is just coming from walking around. You can kind of see how the paths would naturally follow the ups and the downs of the hills. This huge hole here, I can see a bridge going right across, and then a path leading right up here to where I plan on putting our clock tower. A little bit of terraforming to do, but not nearly as much as we did over there for the house. I am going to place a chest down here, though, and just put in some materials I know that we're going to need. We, like I said, are going to need a lot of spruce wood, so we're going to start getting that. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of our inventory all organized back at the house. And while we walk back, I want to talk a little bit about the inspiration for the clock tower that I'm putting here. For one, the episode, kind of began talking about time and the myth of perfect timing. So a time theme build seemed fitting. But I also wanted a central point for what will eventually become our town. So I imagine the cabin here to kind of be on the outskirts, and I've got a few other things planned. But what I'm really trying to do, and as I'm talking, I'm getting distracted here, I really hope that traveling villager has moss, because I do not think there's a lush cave for thousands of blocks. Let's see. But before I was interrupted there by my own train of thought, I really want to try to plan these paths out to create that city feel. But I feel that every medieval town or D&D town has that clock tower in the middle, or that central point with like the bulletin boards around it where the adventurers go to find what jobs are available. And that's the feeling that I want to give to that spot there. Hello, sir. Oh, man. That's all right. We will keep our eyes peeled for more of them. But obviously the purpose of getting the Nether portal set up is to be able to travel to other biomes. Looking at the seed map for this seed, everything is very, very far away. So it'll be nice to kind of get that set up. We're going to cook up some of these ores we have, and I'll go and chop some trees, and then we will get to building. So I'll catch you when I'm a little further along. When I watched my last episode back, I didn't realize at the time, but I stole a lot from these villagers. I just came in and raided their town. And while I do feel a little bad for that, we are coming to steal again. I need their bell, so we're going to go ahead and take a look around for that. And there we have it. Mr. Iron Golem, please don't mind me. Oh my goodness, this village it's got to be one of the most difficult villages to navigate that I've ever seen. But that's another thing we've got going for us. So we will go ahead and store this and continue on with that resource gathering. Something I need a ton of for this build is stone. And unfortunately, obviously, we don't have silk touch yet. So we are going to try our best to get that smelted up. Thankfully, we do have a lot of coal. So we'll give that a shot, but for now, we'll rest our heads, continue that in the morning. So I've been playing for a few hours, and we've got almost all the materials we need. The only thing we're missing is some more birch wood, and the one tree I planted did not yield a sapling, so we're gonna have to go on a little trip, see if we can't find one. But I didn't notice this before. It looks like our horse died. So we are gonna go ahead and tame another one, and we'll take him out to try to find a birch tree to finish up our materials. And this guy is calling my name. And we're off. I'm gonna go ahead and check this direction. I don't really have an idea. I know there's a forest all the way over there, but I'm gonna see if we can't find something closer. If not, we'll end up back in that oak forest. Just spotted one up here. Not sure, it looks like it's all by itself. See if we get a sapling. Okay, looks like we got 4 saplings out of that, which I think will hold us over. My horse is running away. Let's head back, and we'll bone meal these. I said last episode that I'm not used to. Oh no. My horse keeps pushing me into the snow. Relax. Okay, note to self, do not take the horse in powdered snow. My horse died. Ugh. At least we weren't attached. Well, our horse did not make it out of that. We got enough snow blocks to last us the rest of this world. But who knows, maybe I'll find a use for them. I guess I'm gonna have to walk back in the dark. Hopefully this goes okay. Cue the walk of shame. I hate to say that I moved on a little quickly from our horse, but had to get home. I'm starting to wonder if he might have just crawled over this and gone somewhere. Who knows, maybe we'll find him again someday. But for now, I've got these birch trees planted. I'm gonna go gather some bones, and we're gonna get the last of our supplies. And there we go, perfect timing. Okay, I finally have everything we need, or at least I think I do. We are going to get started on this build, and we'll finally have some access to the Nether as well, so something we can look forward to in a future episode. As you can see, lots of random things. This is not all organized. Had to get rid of some of my junk. I am missing that storage system, but it is on my list. Don't you worry. Alright, and with that said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the process. This build is definitely a little different than what I'm used to. Part of me coming back to this is challenging myself with my building style. For as long as I've been playing Minecraft, everything's been rectangle, square, triangle roof, not a lot of detail. So this, though it's a rectangle on top of a rectangle on top of a rectangle, add a lot of that extra detail, some of the shading that I've been wanting to practice, and some of the future builds I have planned kind of fit that same mold, just trying to branch out and try something different with each build. I mentioned the clock tower itself is kind of a nod to that myth of perfect timing that we've been discussing. I'm always curious, do you experience that need to find the perfect time, or do you usually just go for things? Either way, how do you use it to your advantage? Let me know. Okay, we are just about done. We are only missing a few pieces of glowstone. So why don't we head into the Nether, see what kind of area we're in, and see if we can't grab some. I probably should have grabbed gold boots, but got some glowstone right here. Hopefully this is more than enough. We'll definitely be coming back in here to explore. Maybe next episode. That's more than enough. Definitely want to get our enchanting set up first, though. So once we've got all that set, we will be back in the Nether to explore and set up some portals for us to travel around. But for now, that glowstone and a little bit of quartz is all we need. We've got another wandering villager here. Let's see if we get lucky with the moss. Oh, that could be cool. No moss. Let's see if we can't get a milk bucket here. Just to get that open eye blossom. I actually have a use for that open eye blossom in the next build I'm thinking of. Just put our water here. Go get a couple emeralds, get a couple of those, and look at that. The clock tower is all finished. It's looking beautiful. Now perfect. Why not? And there we have it, the centerpiece to our future village. Our future kingdom is set. And we'll start making some paths around it to start plotting out the way we're going to lay this all out. But for now, I'm really happy with it. Next episode, we're going to work on our enchanting setup, and hopefully we'll have some space to work on connecting these things up as well. And like I mentioned when we were first discussing the clock tower, I'm hoping it'll be a gentle reminder to get started and just stop waiting for the perfect time. Because at least for this clock tower, don't look too closely, but the time's always the same, so might as well get started. That's all I have for today. I appreciate everyone watching, all the support on the first couple videos. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time.